All right, thugs and thugettes, we are here to review the Outre lace front. This is the perfect hairline 13x6 Evona. I think this is pretty cute. It looks very chic. It looks like I want to put this on my head. You know, I have her in the color DRFF Cajun Spice. And on the front, it just kind of shows you the different ways, I guess, that you can wear her because she is a 13x6. So you can hit the right part, the center part, top knot, probably do a left side part. She is heat safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. This is heat resistant fiber. I wouldn't push it past 400, you know, because they said what they said. And then here is the stock card. So she looks like she's enjoying this wig, okay? The one with the top knot looks like she knows that she is that girl, okay? She looks like it's giving what it's supposed to have gave. They had cream soda. Havana brown was also a really pretty one that's very popular. Chocolate cream, cinnamon wine. Cajun spice is what I have. There's ginger mahogany and golden amber. Okay, so no boring kind of color selections. You definitely get your pick of browns, some reds, if you're an orange type of woman and you love those type of colors on your skin tone, you can go for it with this wig. Ooh, okay, so on site, the color is stunning, honey. I love an orange, coppery kind of color on my skin. I think it just pops. I love that on any skin tone, especially for like dark skin beauties and just black people in general. Orange hair is for us. Every color is for us. But orange hair, God knew what he was doing when he let us discover the beauty of the gingers, the oranges, and the reds / the wines. He knew. Then it just comes with this hardware in the middle. Of course, the net, which I always keep to preserve my wigs. Look at this color, baby. Ooh, the curls seem really pretty too. It's giving me old Hollywood volume. I, of course, am gonna end up kind of brushing these out, possibly combing them out, especially when I'm maneuvering the wig. So they may not stay like this, but we'll see. But I mean, super bouncy, giving the girl shine. It's really giving 11 herbs and spices, okay? Mix of paprika. I'm seeing some cinnamon pumpkin spice all up in here. This is so pretty. Straight out the pack. Okay, this looks like something we can work with. Now, it says it comes with baby hairs, but I'm having a hard time finding them, okay? They playing hide and seek on this frontal. I can kind of see them, like they look really long, or I might have to create some worst come to worst if they get lost in the sauce, because how am I supposed to find them by the time I maneuver it? We'll see. So in this wig, there are 3 combs. So there's one back here, one on this side, and one on this side. And then you do get adjustable straps like you do in normal wigs that you can tighten the notches on. And then you get this elastic band. We love an elastic band. It just makes sure that the wig is more secure. That's really what it's there for, is extra security. So love, love, love that. And it doesn't come with that weird stuff on the inside that some of the Outre melted hairline wigs come with. You don't have to kind of cut that out. So let's go customize, girl, and then we will come back with our final thoughts to see how she's looking and how she's doing. All right, let's go. Okay, so I just plopped her on my head to see what she's looking like with the lace still on, so I can kind of get a little feel of what I need to do. Okay, and look at the curls, honey. Yes. And then I'm just going in and cutting off this lace. Whoo, child, this lace. We'll get into that a little bit more later. But once I cut off all the lace, which was a tedious process just to make sure I didn't cut too close to the hairline, I put it back on my head and kind of brushed it back. And that's why the baby hairs, I'm just going to have to go in and create those in a second because, girl, where they at? Where they at? Can you tell me? You can't. So I'm laying and spraying with the Got To Be Freeze spray in the yellow can. And then I'm just taking my little mini blow dryer I got from Amazon to make sure that everything is secured down. I'm going to go in and put on my elastic band after I finish this process. But again, this is just to adhere the spray like glue so it stays in place as far as the lace goes. So I'm just going around the whole perimeter of the lace, trying to avoid the hair as much as I can so it doesn't stick. And then I am just blow drying that down. Then we're going to tie the elastic band, and I let that sit for like 20 minutes. Now we're back. I'm popping off the elastic band, and ooh baby, it's melted. I haven't even colored it yet at this point, so I could barely see it, which was a good thing. I'm just going in with my hot comb, and I am laying down the poofy parts at the top because I want a side part for the day. And then I'm going in and creating the baby hairs because, again, I couldn't find the ones that came with the wig, so I had to do my own. So I am just taking my rat tail comb and pulling out small thin sections around the whole hairline, especially the side. And then I am going to take the hot comb to put the other part of the hair back away from the hairline so I can really kind of see if it's even what I'm doing. This doesn't have to be perfect because when you look at real scalp, you know, it's not a straight perfect line, but I did want to at least have even sections when I'm trying to create the baby hair so they all lay the same. So that's what I'm doing here. Not trying to get it perfect, just trying to get it close enough. And then I am going to just separate with my hands. When I feel like I've got a good thin section, I comb it out, and then I'm going to cut with my scissors to create those wispy baby hairs. I don't like mine looking too thick. I don't like that curtain effect. If you do, that's your business, girl, but I don't. So I'm keeping them thin and wispy, trimming them down as I go. You want to keep them long at first so you have room to go down. If you cut them too short from the jump, you kind of screwed. So just take your time, trim, 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 and then we're going to lay them down. This is my Cream of Nature styling snot that I'm just placing on the baby hairs. It's the maximum hold. The one I always use is alcohol free, and it's easy to remove with water. So although I lay my lace down with the spray, I do my baby hairs with this styling snot. And I'm just swoopity swooping with my edge brush, taking my time, trimming down hairs where I need to, taking that all the way down to my ear line, and then I'm just laying those. Then I went ahead and cut the other side off camera. I'm so sorry if I was out of frame, y'all. I was on the phone. My friend was making me laugh. I was moving a lot, but that's why I wanted to show you this side so you can at least kind of see what I was doing. I trim as I go. Again, if you see a piece is too long, cut it down before you swoop it, but don't cut them too short. Then I'm just putting on my silk scarf, tying that down, and we're going to do makeup, and then we'll come back. All right, y'all, I'm back. As you can see, I got the wig on. But baby, we have to have a chat because I think I messed this up. I mean, she still looks good, don't get me wrong. Let's just jump into the nitty gritty. First of all, this is as much lace as I cut off of the unit. It is ear to ear, but this is way more than ear to ear, honey. This is like this side of my face to the other side of my face. And yeah, the lace feels super good. Let's start there. It feels so soft. It's not scratchy. It's not irritating. It's not, you know, making you itch. So kudos to them on the lace. It is super invisible. I could barely see it when I was laying it and spraying it and doing all that good stuff, especially when you put your color on there. They did a fabulous job. Outre always does a fabulous job on the lace, okay? That is not the problem. The problem is because it's so long, depending on your head shape, you definitely have to cut a big chunk of the side off. Because when I first put this wig on, it came down here. And I was like, girl, I still got ears. What am I gonna do with that? So you know what I did with that? You know what I did with that? I'm gonna tell you what I did with that. This is what I did with that on both sides, okay? I had to cut like a big chunk of the side pieces of the hair out on both sides of my head just to get it to fit. Now, I don't know if that's just because I got a weird shaped head and everybody else doesn't have that problem, but just be aware of that. Because I ended up having to cut a chunk of the side just to get it to match up with my ears, I'm getting a lot of shedding. I know I was expecting to get a few strands, but baby, every time I run a brush through it, this wig is gonna be bald in a sec, honey. Okay, she's beautiful, she's stunning, she's gorgeous. I love this color. The Cajun Spice did what needed to be done. Outre understood the assignment when they created this color blend because it is fabulous, honey. Every time I pull my hands through it, because I've had to cut and make adjustments, I'm getting like chunks and clumps of hair, and that's so upsetting for me because I really love this wig. That's definitely a con for me. I just wanted to kind of get that out the way because it's really making your girl feel a little bit depressed. Like, look at that. Every time I'm pulling from the bottom or the area near the sides, it's coming out. And not to mention, like, I cut the lace. I didn't cut it too close where it should have been shedding this bad though. Like, I really did not. It's just hard for me to go on after that, but the show must go on. All right, so the lace did lay super beautifully. Y'all can see that. And I think it looks beautiful. Like, I created my own baby hairs because the ones that were there, but I couldn't find them, honey. Scooby-Doo crew could not find them baby hairs once you kind of push them back and cut your lace. So I just kind of did what needed to be done, but because the hairline is so nice, it's easy to go and create your own baby hairs and, you know, get to have that side action. I mean, look at the material. Ooh, she's cute. I mean, even over here, same thing. The baby hairs, they look great. They look great. If the wind blows, you wouldn't be like clocked. The lace lays super flat. I love how flat the wig is as well. I do like volume in my hair, but I mean, for this type of style, for me to be swooping it to the side like this, I like that it laid flat after I put my hot comb to it and really just kind of let it do its thing. It wasn't super hard to lay down. The length, this is, I want to say this may be about 16 to 18, and I am 5'2" for reference. If you are around my height, this is where the wig will come down on you. Not too bad at all. If you're somebody that doesn't like longer wigs, you know, this may not be for you. And honestly, I might have to end up cutting this down because it's doing all this shedding. I might just have to chop chop. And I'll be okay with that because the layers in this are also very pretty. Like, you kind of see that piece is shorter than these pieces down here, and then the pieces in the front are longer than the pieces back here. So there's a really nice layering of color and of, you know, lengths of hair going on in this wig. So if you do cut it, it won't look choppy, or it won't look too blunt where you can't do anything with it. The texture on this is silky. It's not giving me plastic shiny. It doesn't feel like that at all. It feels super soft. And the part I created looks really good. So again, this is a 13x6, meaning that you can kind of part it on the side, you can do it in the middle, you can do it on this side, but you do have a threshold because when I almost kind of went over here, that's when you start to see the tracks and the line of demarcation. So just keep that in mind as well. It's not like a free-for-all. You do have a limit, but the 13x6 does make it super easy to kind of create your own part. So if you don't want yours as deep as I have mine, you know, you can move it up here, you would be fine, or you can do the middle part, which is what I'll probably do next time. I'm not a side part girl. That's not my ministry. However, I really thought this would be pretty scooped over like this, and I was right. So this is definitely a good wig for somebody who maybe doesn't even wear side parts that often to wear one, because you can easily just kind of scoop it and move it and go, and you don't have to worry about it. The curls are very loose, they're giving wave, they're not super tight, but for me to be running my hands all through it and brushing through it, the curls kind of stay, but again, this is safe up to 400 degrees. If you wanted to add some more, you could definitely do so. I will say that although I'm getting some shedding based off of what I did, or maybe the wig, I don't know, it's not tangling. So that's the odd part to me, is like, you can see my hands go through it, ain't nothing to it. But then when my hands come out, ooh, child. So although I do have my wig set in a side part, I'm still gonna do a 360 for you guys so you can see what it looks like all the way around. I want to say I ordered this wig off of Ebony line. I ordered like this one and 2 other wigs, honestly, like months ago at the time of filming this video. So I'll try to remember where I got it from. If not, I'll try to link her below with the price and all of that good stuff. Any specs or details that I forgot will also be listed in the description box below. Bottom line, I give this wig a 7 out of 10. I love the color, I love the luster, I love the way that you have a lot of versatility. I love the parting space and the scalpage that we're getting. I really love the way it lays flat. The hair is super soft and silky, but I just don't like the ear tabs on the lace. The cap size does fit fairly well with the elastic band, the adjustable straps, and the combs. If you choose to use those, you should be fine. I don't think this is not necessarily a big head friendly wig. It's the lace. Again, that's the problem. She is a loving that chicken from Popeye's moment. Okay, herbs and spices, cayenne. So that is it for this review. Leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. It helps your girl out a lot. If you like the content, if you like me. And also, if you are not a member of the Trice tribe, baby, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You will enjoy yourself. Ask your neighbor. And if you are a member of the Trice tribe, otherwise known as my gang, thank you so much for stopping in and popping in. It never, ever goes unnoticed or unappreciated, and I mean that. Also, follow me on my socials. Everything is andthatisTrice, TikTok, Instagram, and the Twitters. Stay safe, stay beautiful, step out your comfort zone, try something new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.